Hi Jamzoom, it's Al again from the Fender booth. Wanted to show you some more brand new stuff. We got some neat guitars over here. I'll start with the 50th anniversary Jaguar. This is the 50th anniversary of our Jaguar model. Its history started out more as a surf music sort of instrument, and over the years it turned into kind of an indie rock, alternative rock kind of instrument. It's an incredible sounding guitar. This is based on our Vintage 62 from our American Vintage series, and we've done a few little things to change it up. We've put a new neck on it so it has a fully bound rosewood board with block inlays, and it's got a 9.5-inch radius with medium jumbo frets, so it's a more modern feeling neck than your regular Jaguar. We moved the trem plate up a little bit so there's a better break angle over the bridge, so the strings won't tend to pop out of the saddles as much. And we upgraded the pickups with some higher output pickups that are a little louder, a little more distortion friendly, but nice and warm and still bright like the Jaguar should be. And then on each of these guitars we have this really neat looking 50th anniversary neck plate. And this particular instrument comes in 3 color options. This is Lake Placid Blue, and we also have Candy Apple Red and Burgundy Mist, which is a very beautiful vintage color that was one of my favorites. Next we have Johnny Marr's signature model. Johnny Marr is an incredible guitar player who's been in many huge bands such as Modest Mouse, The Smiths. His main axe is a Jaguar, and he's modified it quite a bit, and so we've tried to match that in his signature model. First thing you'll notice is that the electronics are quite different. He took out the regular switches here on the Jaguar and put a 4-way switch, which gives you standard switching with an extra 4th position, which is actually these 2 pickups in series for a humbucker sound, which is kind of nice. This switch here is a treble boost for the humbucker position, and this switch turns into a high-pass filter for all the other positions, so that's really neat. He changed the saddles to Mustang saddles, and he's got a beautiful set of hand-wired pickups made in the UK by a company called Bare Knuckle. They hand-wire them just for Johnny, and they sound fantastic. The neck shape is based on his actual 65 vintage instrument, and being from the vintage ilk, it's all lacquer through and through, gloss on the neck. Comes in 2 colors, Olympic white, and this is metallic KO, based on like a faded Candy Apple Red, one of his vintage instruments. Over the years it's faded into a whole different color entirely. That's interesting. Next we have the Kurt Cobain Mustang. Kurt Cobain used a lot of Jags and Mustangs when he played, and he loved to modify his guitars. So we've tried to match that again on his signature model. First thing you notice, it's got a Seymour Duncan JB humbucker in the bridge and an Adjustomatic bridge that was changed out. Another cool feature is the switches are very low profile. Sometimes on these Mustangs, when you play, your hand can get cut on the switches, and if you'll see that there, they're very, very low, so your hand should have no problem playing without running into those switches. Another cool thing here on the neck plate. Last year when we came out with the Fender Kurt Cobain Jaguar, we included a really cool book in the case that had a lot of photos and pictures and drawings and writings of Kurt Cobain. One of his notebooks had a little doodle of a Fender logo, and so we thought that was so cool we decided to engrave it on the neck plate of his signature model. So that's the Kurt Cobain Mustang. Comes in 3 colors, dark Lake Placid Blue with a Sonic Blue stripe, Sonic Blue, and Fiesta Red. And all 3 are available left-handed and right-handed. In addition to that, we're doing a really cool promotion. If you buy a Kurt Cobain Mustang and go to our website and register your serial number, we're going to send you a limited edition 10-inch red vinyl record that has some cool Nirvana recordings on it. That's limited to 1,500 units worldwide, so when they're gone, they're gone. Get them while they're hot. Last but not least, we added some models to our Blacktop series of instruments. The Blacktop series is basically all our Fender platforms, hot rodded with humbuckers and some cool skirted amp knobs for a nice aggressive aesthetic. Basically what we've done here is take the Strat HH Blacktop and made it into a Blacktop Strat HSH. And we added a telly pickup in the middle there for some added tonal flavors. brand new color, titanium silver. We took our blacktop Jaguar, took the humbuckers out, and put our new Jag 90 pickups in there. Really cool pickups that kind of ride the line between single coil and humbucker. They're bright and crisp and clear, but you can still get a good amount of grind out of them. Very cool instrument. And last but not least, a Tele baritone, which is really interesting. 27-inch scale, tuned B2B. It's a Tele with an HSS pickup configuration, 5-way Strat style switching on the switch, and a reverse control plate. That comes in 3 colors. We're only looking at one here. That's Ghost Silver, but we also have Classic Copper and 3-tone Sunburst on that one. So a few new models that are really cool for the Blacktop series. And that is everything that's new here today.